Hey and welcome here to Teddy HA and my battle report. I'm bringing you Bretonnia versus Woodelf, 1200 points. The Woodelf player is a friend of mine. He's only 17, so he's a bit young and he hasn't played that many games. I think this is like his 10th game or something like that. Yeah, we are playing Fluffhammer, so we are taking as soft list as possible. Mine is around about 19 on the Swedish comp scale. The Woodelf player didn't comp his, but we told him that it didn't matter because he was playing Woodelfs. So yeah, that's our statement about Woodelfs. Yeah, for deployment, we were playing Battle for the Pass, so that's why the board is so narrow. The Wood Elf deployed their bowmans in the wood on the right, and then bowmans in the middle, an eagle in front of them, 5 glade riders, 6 treekins, and a Lord Spellweaver behind, and then an eagle on the left flank. Yeah. For Bretonnia, I played 2 companies of peasant bowmen with the bracers, stakes, light armor, V-line, and battle standard bearer because of the blood and glory scenarios, but no musicians. Then I have 5 mounted human full command, 6 Knight of the Realm full command, and my Lord, my BSB, and my level 1 of Beast, and then on the right my Men at Arms with my level 2 of Life. Yeah. For spells, Wood Elves rolled up Throne of Vines, Dwellers Below, and Awakening of the Woods, and for some reason he took Earthblood. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, my life mate rolled off Flesh to Stone and Regrowth, so I'm very happy with that. On the Men at Arms unit, I could switch Regrowth for the regen spell, but usually I think this is actually the better combo. Yeah, and of course my level 1 of Beast got Wisdom's Wild Form. Yeah, Wood Elf vanguarded up, blocking my mounted humans from vanguarding. And of course Wood Elf has the first turn because I pray, so he moves his Glade Riders into the forest, taking shots at my mounted humans, but you will see that later because of course magic is first. He rolls up a 5 and gets off, he tries to get off Thrones of Wine, but I dispel it. Then he gets off Dwellers on 3 dice. Something a little important here, we are playing with the house rules so that you can't remove magic resist. So even though Dwellers says no saves, of course they would have the magic resist still. So the entire unit has a 6 up against the spell. I only would save like 1 or 2. He doesn't, but I rolled the strength test like a champ, so I don't lose that much. I think I lose 4 or 5 guys, something like that. Maybe 6. Yeah, and he shoots off a mounted human. For Bretonnia, turn 1, I charge the Glade Riders and moves up my mounted human to block off his chaff up his treekins, so they can't help his Glade Riders or Eagle or something like that. Yeah, and I move up my Night Boss a little bit. I roll 10 for Wind of Magic. I get off. I throw off Regrowth on my mounted humans, trying to get some Dispel dice out of him, but he doesn't fall for that. So I regrow 1 rider. And then I get tries to get Flesh to Stone off, but I can't. He dispels it. but I end up getting Wissens with Irresistible. Rolling an 8 on the miscuts table, so every channeling dudes on my side will take a strength 6 hit, but I actually saved both wounds, so that's pretty good. Going on to shooting, Bretonnia-Woodelfs take off 3 Woodelfs, and in combat my men-at-arms annihilate the Glade Guards totally. Wissens is such a good buff on a horde of men-at-arms. Yeah, so I overruns into the eagle. He misplaced it a bit, so I hit the flank of the eagle. That was not his intent, but yeah, he's a new player, so yeah. Woodelfs, in Woodelf turn they charge my mounted human, and then they flies a eagle down, so my knights can't charge them treekins when they are finished messing up with the mounted humans. And he's moving his bowmans and his spellweaver into cover from the bowmans. Of the Bretonnia-Woodelfs, of course. Yeah. He rolls 2 from Wind of Magic, but he actually gets off Throne of Vines, and I can't dispel that in any way, so yeah, it gets off. Wood Elf shooting takes off 5 peasants, but they are within the reroll and the general's leadership, so no problem in staying there. Yeah, and the treekin just messes up the mounted humans and rolling snake eyes for their reform test, restraint test or whatever. No, they were not. I don't know why he rolled, but yeah. But he reforms. Oh, it's so he wouldn't overrun, of course. Yeah. So he restrains and reforms. Yeah. In Bretonnia turn, I charge the eagle and I charge my mounted men-at-arms into its treekins, but I needed a 3 or something like that, 4 perhaps, to get them in, and I roll snake eyes, so they are stranded in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, my archers take off 1 wood elf. Yeah, and I annihilate the eagle. It does nothing to me, and I overrun 7, which is just enough to get me out of his charge arc due to the impossible terrain in the middle. So I'm safe. Yeah. Something's wrong. Yeah, of course, in my magic phase, I don't know why the pictures must have switched or something. Yeah, in my magic phase, I got a 7 for Wind of Magics, and I get off Wissens Wildfire Irresistibly. Again on a miscast of 8, so that was and I saved both wounds, so that was insanely lucky. Then I 2-diced Flesh to Stone, and he throws his dispel dices, but not all of them for some reason, I don't know why. But he rolls up 4 ones, and I roll off 10, so yeah, I get it off. So my men-at-arms is strength 5 with the Hellbards and toughness 6. That's pretty nice, even for weapon skill 2 guys. And that's why I tried to charge the treekins, of course. I wouldn't have done that. Oh, no, I did it anyway. Yeah, but I hope to get them off. Yeah. Of course, sorry. That was my blunder. Yeah, but they are stranded there in the middle of nothing. Wood Elves, they move up the bowmans to try to protect the treekins. I think he would like the stand and shoot and then counter charge with his treeman. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right choice, but that was what he did. He gets 8 for Wind of Magic and wants to 6-dice dwellers because you've thrown us off wine up still. But he doesn't get the miscast, but on my 5 dispel dice I do, so it's dispelled. But then with his 2 last dice he gets off Awakening of the Woods on a 10, and then rolling 9 hits, but due to magic resist and the high toughness, I actually do not take any wounds. Then in Bretonnia turn, I charge my knights into his bowmen in the woods, and everything just moves up. I roll 8 for Wind of Magic. Tries to get off Flesh to Stone, but that is easily dispelled. I get off Visions on my knights, but it doesn't matter. I still lose 2 because 1 to dangerous terrain and 1 to the stand and shoot actually. So he was dead before this, but before the combat resolve actually. But I annihilated them. My horses were like ninjas, so yeah. So I restrain and reform in the wood, by the wood. So yeah, forcing the wood elves to face my knights instead of my men at arms. He rolled 3 for Wind of Magic, and he. He throws them at Awakening of the Woods at my knights, and he gets it off, getting 5 hits, wounds on all 5, and I would say 4. So 1 knight dies to this spell. My horses then, in my turn, charges his bowmans. Again, I lose 1 to the stand and shoot, but I beat them in combat and overruns, or perhaps I pursue them and hunt them down. Yeah. Moving everything up again. He gets in Wood Elf turn. He turns his Treekins around. Gets 6 on the Winds of Magic, throw them all at dwellers, get irresistible, kills 12 of my men at arms. Yeah, I moved them up and into bus formation, but yeah, I just don't want to move them all around. But they are deep in ranks now, 5 wide. Yeah, and I move up my peasant bowmen also. In the Wood Elf turn, he charges in his Treekins into my men at arms, plucking off a great deal. But I have a rank more than him, so I'm steadfast. So I stay, and I actually kill one of his Treekins. Yeah. In shooting. In my turn, in shooting, my 5 bowmen actually puts a wound on the wizard, but my men-at-arms get annihilated by the Treekins, but they get away because he rolls like a 3 or something in pursue. And I roll, I don't know, 11 or something. Yeah, so my knights is placed for a very nice charge now into the Treekins, which I take, and I flank them with my bowmen also. And the 5 other bowmen who put a wound on the Spellweaver in the last turn managed to put, I think, 2 wounds more on her, so she dies actually. So that's insane. Yeah, in the combat, I think I annihilate them actually. I think I kill them to a man, the Treekins, or I overrun. I didn't move the unit. I can see that, but yeah, I can't remember. But they die. They are tabled, and I lose my BSB. But my damsel, my gallant, and my lord is still alive, and a lot of the bowmen too. Some of the bowmen. So crushing victory for the Bretonnia. So it was very, very fun to play this fluffy lists. This particularly battle report was from the Sunday, because all the battles from Saturday, I thought I videotaped them, but something was wrong with the video camera, so yeah, we missed all of those. But I have this one from Saturday and another one with dwarfs, which I will try to post as soon as possible. So thank you for watching. Please comment and Have a nice day.